Lights are all on the back, ready to go. Well, there you go. You can't plan, can you? I'd left one of the reversing cameras on. It looks like it's down to about 10.5, 11 volts the battery. So it's time to get the charger out. It's not putting in that much, only 2 amps. We're away.
Take 2.
Heading down the road, take 2. Put a hot wire between the house battery and the camper van battery. The charge was taking too long, and we still get to head away while the sun's still shining. This is the Pomona airport turn off, and the next stop should be dinner somewhere, I suppose, maybe Belfast, I think. Well, we made it. Here we are at the AMP showgrounds in Gore. There's the old rugby field where they play. Enjoyed all the newborn lambs as we're heading down through Southland. We put them in on the local rugby ground here to keep the grass down. Just coming into Riversdale. Police station, petrol station.
Good camping ground here on Hills Day.
Fire station. Settlers come to Lunston in 1861 with the Invercargill railway line being built. 1878, the old jailhouse. Amanda doesn't need it. Classic. Look at this, the beautiful engines. Just sitting here rusting away. Been a while since this one was fired up. Lunston was a junction from the track there between Kingston, Mossburn, Waimea Plains and Gore. Take you over to the railway station which they're using here to allow freedom campers. Overnight parking between the arrows. 7 night stay in any 30-day period. Well, so there you go. Built in 1883. Last time I thought we could go in these.
I'll go and look at the craft shop. I'll meet you around here at the front.
There's a craft shop around the corner, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Wash your dishes here. All water here is safe to drink for your bottles, rubbish, and a hand washing basin as well. You will recognise the Kingston Flyer. This was used in about the year 2000. It's a tourist venture. I bet this is where Amanda is. Five Fingers Crafts. So I'll pop over here and show you the old laundry. So I don't know if you can see the screen there, probably not. A touch screen, FPOS. And there's your 3 different loads, 8 kg, 16 and 16 kg dryer. We arrived in Tiania. The idea is staying at the New Zealand Motorhome and Caravan Association Park. Before we got there, we popped down to the foreshore. Got the bikes out and had a bit of a bike ride up around the edge of the lake. The wee e-bikes do about 10 to 20k on the battery, maybe squeeze out a bit more on the flat. They're a great way of seeing around without doing a lot of walking.
Heading over there by that concrete bit to the gate of the lake. There's Tiana away in the distance over there that we just rode round from. Out that point where the trees go, sort of there. We came from, and the cycle track goes all the way around the edge of the lake. Here's the wee lakeside track for the bike trails.
It's called Lake to Lake Trail, and from here to Manapori is 24.5k.
On the sign there, which says keep the track across the access through over the control gates.
We're off down the Milford Road. Just saying we've been down this way for a long time. Down our downs and then walk the Milford track.
We are at Tiana Downs, we're going to have a look.
You can catch the boat here across the Milford track over to where there is Glade Hut. The Milford track was established in 1888.
11 to 12 hours on horseback, no roads at all, fording innumerable streams and large rivers.
It was used by local Māori to access the Milford Sound, but Quentin McCullen came along and established it later on, and he was one of the first guides. Of course, the McCullen Pass was named after him.
Yes, expecting to get attacked by mozzies. So far, I've been saved. Quick stop by the Mirror Lakes. Not to go and see the Mirror Lakes, to have a coffee. There's a portable coffee guy here, so they say support local. Right, now we've got a coffee. Get our priorities right, Manda, will we?
Nice birds, $6 coffees. It's okay, we're in Milford. Here we are at the Divide, which is actually the start of the route burn track. You can go up the Key Summit Alpine Walk, which is a 3-hour return, or the Lake Mackenzie Hut, which is pretty nice actually, 4 hours.
I'm loving this, the moss. Look at the way it's coming off the trees here, look.
Well, there's the Lake Gun one.
Shakes. Get the shakes.
Look at those mountains, pretty cool, though.
It's definitely all about the journey going to Milford Sound, and was actually one of the reasons we chose to go to Milford. The fact that there wasn't so many tourists and so many buses going through, and there'd be a bit more room to take our camper through. It's just a beautiful scenery.
Hell of a river. Okay, it's got a nice suspension. Dun River.
Have to make a wee confession here. I actually lost the Hymer tunnel footage from coming through the tunnel to Milford. So I've just tacked this on, which is actually going the other way, which is actually the best view. Tunnel way up there on the hill, you can zigzag up. It was spectacular. Bit of a switchback in the road here. Those yellow signs are everywhere to say don't stop because of avalanche dangers.
Okay, we have a red light at the tunnel and our sign says expected wait 6 minutes.
As we enter the Hymer tunnel, which is 1.2 kilometres long. Government work has begun the tunnel in 1935. Initially just starting with 5 men using picks and wheelbarrows. The men had to live in tents. Progress was slow and it was actually interrupted by World War II. And an avalanche in 1945 which destroyed the eastern tunnel portal. These problems delayed the tunnel's completion until the opening in 1953. We've got a bit of a sped up version here so that you can see the whole tunnel, nothing but tunnel. At the moment they're working through the tunnel, strengthening the side walls.
Here we are at Milford. It might be time to get the bikes off the back. Ride the bikes back into Milford here and have a look around rather than parking for 20 bucks. Here we are with our tickets for the Milford ferry.
Cruise.
There's a few people here.
Yeah, there is.
These are the tourist boats with no tourist buses to fill them. Here's our boat ready to go.
Here we are, all on board. Tell us the best views from upstairs, so we're going to have ourselves to coffee and tea down here if we need it. I think there's about 3 or 4 groups on the boat. She's all pretty quiet. Anyway, we'll pop upstairs. This is Amanda's idea of a cruise.
Seals on the rocks here if you look closely.
In effect, that is very big mountains have of everything in the shore.
And we're back. Back at the camper park, we had a visitor, Mr. Wicker. So we'll just show you the Milford Lodge before we go, very quickly. Milford's very quiet.
Bus parks were pretty empty, weren't they?
Yep, no one's here really, so.
Yes, and it's quite a way over. They say allow what, 2 hours?
2 hours. It's lots of bends. Wouldn't really advise it for a day trip. It's quite a long way.
Yeah, I've heard quite a few people catch the bus over, especially if they stay in Tiania, catch the bus over here for the day and go back.
Would be the way to do it.
Yeah, one of the reasons is the car parking. Like, it's quite a small car park and it's $20 to park by the tourist centre. There was freedom parking though, wasn't there, down by the cottages?
A bit further walk out, yeah.
Yeah, with, you know, a 10-minute walk into where the boats leave. But staying in the camping ground here was a good idea, although a little bit more expensive to park an RV at $60. It was it's the lodge. What's the name of the lodge?
Milford Lodge.
Milford
It's the
Lodge.
only place to stay, so
Yeah.
if you want to stay in here, there's chalets as well. You don't have to be in a camper van, but there are 59 spots for camper vans, so you can see what they're catering for.
And actually the internet was great here too, because it like wasn't limited like other places we've been, and there's really good facilities and toilets and showers and washing machines, dryers, everything you need. So we'll join you again when we're further on down the track.
See you later.